Everyone, Sebastian and I are about to head to the library. We've got books that are going to be overdue by the time they're in quarantine and books to pick up. Then we are going to go meet our bus driver friends. We'll see how much time we have for a walk when we're done with the library. Park. We had not our normal forest loop, kind of went backwards. We forgot some lollipops in the car, so I didn't think we had enough time to do our full loop, so we went backwards, and now we are just waiting the final 10 minutes till our bus friends come, right? And he didn't want to go on the playground. Is it because it's wet? Yeah. And you're tired? We're all a little tired because we're trying to get back on our routine. We've been staying up late and sleeping in. Today we did not sleep in that much. I let him sleep in. He woke up at 7:30, but he went back to sleep till 9. So he's a little groggy. I had an alarm set for 8, but I stayed beside him until he woke up. So yeah, we're just hanging at the park until they arrive, and then we will walk back to the car and head home. We've already gone to the library. We picked up all the holds I put in last night. We did go in because I needed to exchange his. You're doing good, but it's slippery right now, so I'd be careful. We had to exchange his reading challenge sheet for the next one, so we did go in, but it wasn't very busy. More people than usual, I think, but I think a lot of people didn't go over the break. Anyway, that's our update. Nothing much exciting going on. Hopefully brother's school is going well. He had a quiz on Aesop's Fables, which he had studied 2 weeks ago. So he didn't remember anything. He's like, I didn't even read these. I'm like, I'm sure they wouldn't quiz you on something you didn't read. So I was looking things up so that we could do the quiz. And his headphones are acting up. So yeah, hopefully everything is going smoothly. He hasn't reached out to us, but we'll be home soon. My husband's home working. Yeah. Monday is over. It is about probably 8:45, 8:49. We are getting the littlest to bed. I'm cleaning up and trying to convince him to get to bed. So our day, school. Sebastian didn't do too much. I mean, he's 4. We spent some time outside, which I feel is important for him, running around and getting exercise. Jax had to dive right into a quiz that he didn't remember. He failed his history quiz, so he has to redo that tomorrow. It's like one of those 10-question ones he got 4 wrong. Whatever. Getting kicked out. So while he was finishing up his day of schoolwork, Sebastian and I went to the library. I had put a bunch of holds on books on hold. I'm so tired. I put a bunch of books on hold for him last night. I try to make sure I get ones that are available at the library right at that moment, so the next morning they get pulled and they're ready for us. Though sometimes I do put things on hold from other libraries. Don't usually put things on hold that have wait lists for him, but Jax does. So we picked up those returned books, and then we headed out to the shopping center that's really close to the park that we meet our bus drivers at. But we headed out to do our forest loop, and like 10 or 15 minutes in, we realized that we forgot the lollipops he wanted to give them. So I was like, okay, we can't do the forest loop if we go back, we just won't have enough time. But he really wanted to go back, so we went back, and then instead we just took a strange little loop around the road and through the backside of a neighborhood and came out at the park where he didn't really want to play. I mean, the playground was all wet. Everything's wet from rain yesterday. But he didn't even really want to run around with his truck or the balls that we have there. He was feeling tired. So we just kind of hung out. He needed to pee, and then I got him all the way to the woods because they have the bathrooms locked and the porta potty's gone. And then he didn't need to pee anymore. It was probably good because then a police officer came and parked in the park playground's parking lot. Like, probably didn't want to see me taking my kid to the forest to pee. Luckily, he didn't need to at the last second. Then our school bus driver friends came honking their way into the parking lot. So sweet of them. They had the fancy bus with the handicap ramp in the back, so Sebastian was excited. He had been hoping that they had that one. They gave us food and they chit-chatted. We didn't see his favorite bus driver all last week because he signed up to work over the break doing field trips. And I was like, what field trips are you doing? School's not in person, and it turns out it's sports. Sports are still on. He's like swim meets and stuff. And now it all makes sense. There's a high school in our county with a massive outbreak. One of the biggest outbreaks. It's like higher than the nursing home outbreaks and stuff of COVID, obviously, for future people watching this for COVID-19. And I'm like, how does this high school have this huge outbreak when they're not even in session? High schools have not been in session since spring of last school year. Only elementary school kids had been sent back on a hybrid model for like about half of them prior to December and everything shutting back down. But yeah, probably it's all sports related. I hope our bus drivers stay safe. I don't know how long of these drives they're taking, and I hope everybody's masked up. I know he's always masked up, but we don't want our bus driver friends to get sick or have to quarantine. But it was so nice talking to them. It's always nice to have social interaction right now. We take what we can get. And then we walked back to the car. We just got really cold right there at the end. My fingers are frozen. We drove home and we made lunch. Been loving salads lately, and the kids have been wanting my salad every time I make it. Yesterday I made, 2 days ago I just made like a green leafy salad with different veggies added, and I have like little tortilla strips and stuff, so the kids are like, oh, I want that too. And then Sunday I cooked up some pasta, and then I added that to my salad, and they're like, oh, we want that too. And then again today I was gonna have some more of that, and they wanted it too. So I'm almost out of half the stuff I use for the salads, all out of olives and my green leaf lettuce, and almost out of pasta. But I guess I can't complain if the kids want to eat salads. After lunch, we did quiet time. It was very needed. I think it's going to be needed all week as we get back on our normal schedule of getting up earlier, trying to wake everybody up, trying to wake myself up. I had an 8 a.m. alarm for myself. Sebastian actually woke up at 7:25 and he was really tired and whiny and sitting up and saying he was cold and tired. And I got him all tucked in beside me and he slept till 9. I had an alarm set for 8, so I got a little tiny bit more sleep, and then my alarm went off and I made myself just like read the news, and I stayed with him and let him sleep because I was just so cold. It was really cold in the bedroom. I didn't want to get out. At least I was awake, so that's helping. I got up at 9 and woke Jax up. Then I had my shower. So yeah, everybody's a little tired and groggy. I've kind of looped back around at the beginning of the day, but yeah, we had quiet time and then we went downstairs. I had did a few things on my computer, well, because my husband was still out walking, and then he came home. He had ordered mac and cheese and hot dogs for them to eat. Obviously I didn't eat any of that, so I fried up some chickpeas with some seasoning, garlic and herbs, and added some rice and peas and spinach and just called it a day. A little grain bowl. And then I went downstairs to pull some fabrics from masks. I got that new Mario fabric, and I was also making one last mask for my friend. It's all packaged up now. And I'm gonna have to go to our UPS store this week. I think that's how I'm gonna do it. I don't wanna go to the post office. And our postal service has been so bad that I've waited till after the holidays, but I'll do whatever is probably cheapest. I don't wanna spend like $20 sending this little padded envelope. I'll see what's reasonable. If it's within $1 or $2 to upgrade to UPS, I would do that. We have a mailbox there. So I will do that and hope that it makes it there at a reasonable speed, because we just got a present, a box that was supposed to arrive on Christmas Eve. We got it, I don't know, January 3rd or something. I don't know our plans. I don't know if we'll do that. I think the bus drivers are expecting us tomorrow. So we will be over there even if we do other things. Like even if we go to the mall, like I'm out of there at 11, so we could even go to the early stop. I don't know what we're gonna do. We'll figure it out. But I've been talking too long and it's 9 o'clock now. So, good night, friends. I will see you on the other side. Stay safe. Oh, every time I say stay safe, I remember the numbers. County numbers are in. They don't do them on the weekends. They text message. 16.6% positivity rate in our county. Not good. Not good, Virginia. Not good, Loudoun County. I think Virginia had a record number of new cases yesterday as well. Still waiting on the final numbers for today. So yeah, the numbers are going up, but things are getting worse. So yeah, stay safe. Don't forget, wash your hands, please.